Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling.
Hi everybody, this is Rob Costless for United States Championship Wrestling. I'm here with the Latin Dragon, Julio Sanchez. Julio, welcome back to USCW.
It's great to be here.
How does it feel? You've been traveling all around the world, wrestling in cities all across this country and in different countries as well. Now you're back here in USCW. How are you finding the competition?
The competition is tougher than it's ever been. I had to wrestle with a guy named Christian York. They put me on the bill with Nasty Nick. But I'll tell all these people something. When you get in the ring with me, you get in the ring with thee. I've been in the ring with every top superstar professional wrestling, and I'm here to make a name for myself. I'm here to take out any talent I got to deal with. The man who steps in the ring with me is going to find out one thing. You get in the ring, and you're going to find out how to wrestle because I'm going to teach you what it's all about. You're not so fat slob when you step in the ring with me and step in here trying to eat smorgasbords all day. You learn that you're going to get your butt kicked when you step in the ring with Julio Sanchez, the Latin Dragon. What else you got to say?
What about the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal has to be the USCW Championship. Is that something that you see in your future?
Every championship that exists, I want to win. So that means USCW's champion somewhere running around. He wants to put the belt on the line. He's going down for the 1, 2, 3 because nobody can beat me when I stick my mind to something, and I'm not losing anymore.
20 seconds on count. T-minus 15 seconds, guys. This is your turn.
United States Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling. United States Wrestling, the real wrestling, comes to the Beaver Golden Dome for Beaver Fever. The mean, the nasty, the one and only Psycho Sid Vicious, living legend Bruno Sammartino, Tom Brandi, World Heavyweight Champion Dan Rage, Dominic DeNucci, Julio Sanchez, The Warrior, and many more. This event will be televised. Tickets can be purchased at any Ticketmaster location or charged by phone. Seating is limited for Beaver Fever.
All Pro Auto Mall is Pittsburgh.
I had my arm, brother. There was no way I was tapping out. I felt the pain. There was no way I was giving up that shot.
Hey, wait a second, Iron Warrior, this is his time.
That was my shot, brother. That was my shot at the goal.
I know how Dan Rage is. He'll do anything to win. Chairs, anything illegal, he'll do it to win. Now, you're one of my role models here at United States Championship Wrestling. And all I want to do, Dean, we're going to sum this up real quick. I'm going to extend my hand out and apologize for what I did. And I was just looking out for your best interests.
I understand, brother. We've been training for years. We broke into this business together, brother. What were you thinking? You've been wearing that gold around your waist for so long. Finally, I had my shot at gold.
I understand. And I know you have every intention to be really pissed. But the thing about it is, Dean, I do apologize, and once again, I extend my hand out.
All right, brother.
Well, they have.
We're going to take it to the top, brother. He's watching my back, and I will always watch his.
Well, as he said, you've trained together, you've teamed together in the past. Now the question becomes, can you still trust the man?
Yeah, I can trust him.
Well, I guess, that proves there's a friendship there, because if you can trust a man that's denied you a chance at a title shot, then clearly there's trust that exists. I think there's a title shot in your future. It may not happen as quickly as you would want it to as a result of this disqualification loss to Dan Rage, but well, hopefully the Iron Warrior won't be a factor in the next match that you have against the champion Dan Rage.
Dan Rage, you just better keep training, and you just better keep me in mind, because that's all I think about 24 hours a day.
Well, there you have it, wrestling fans. You have three principals here: Dynamite Dean, the Iron Warrior, and Dan Rage. Certainly there's a lot of competition between the three, but nothing yet to be settled. We'll have to see. Keep watching wrestling, and you'll see in the coming months what develops between these three wrestlers.
Friday night, November 20th, United States Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling, comes to the Beaver Golden Dome for Beaver Fever. The mean, the nasty, the one and only Psycho Sid Vicious. Living legend Bruno Sammartino. Tom Brandi. World Heavyweight Champion Dan Rage. Dominic DeNucci. Julio Sanchez, The Warrior, and many more. This event will be televised. Tickets can be purchased at any Ticketmaster location or charged by phone. Seating is limited for Beaver Fever.
All Pro Auto Mall is Pittsburgh's premier.
York versus Elliot.
Elvis Elliot, he's got a bit of a weight advantage here, almost 50 pounds, but we'll see.
Christian York in the white trunks, Bruno. Very good wrestler, very agile, and a high flyer. Of course, both men high flyers. So let's see what happens.
Well, right now he's got a good arm bar on him. Let's see what he, oh, there's a reversal to his ego. So this lock, headlock. Oh, you see it?
I can't believe that Sal Conti pulled that on me with those USCW blows. I'm still mad at him about that.
Can't get over that, huh?
Over. Again.
Big frog. Hey, that Elliot. For a big guy, Sal, that Elliot, he really got up there for that drop kick. Very agile.
Tough wrestler, Bruno. But don't count Christian York out yet, Bruno.
Never.
Yeah. There's a side power slam.
Tremendous side suplex we had there. And we're going up top. This could be it, Bruno. No! Oh, a miss.
Well, everybody makes a mistake, Bruno.
Wow,
Now, you know, everybody makes a mistake. The guy had everything going his way. He should have kept pounding the guy. He had him.
Yeah.
But he had to do a high wire act, and he paid for it.
But, yeah, you're right, Rondell. But Elliot had York down, okay? But he took so much time to get up there.
Exactly.
I mean, in no way that this guy was going to be hurt enough to be laying there. So he set him up. He laid there. He's pretending like he was really hurt. He waited for Elliot to come flying. He ducked out of the way. Elliot has been on the receiving end ever since.
Exactly.
Taking him into the buckle now. Christian York getting the better hand. No. Looks like a miss, Bruno.
There we go.
Elliot back in.
Oh.
Tremendous kick, Bruno.
That was a dangerous move. I mean, I could see the flying elbow.
Well, that Christian York, Bruno, excuse me, he can do those things.
Very
he does it all the time.
Yeah, but the thing is, when he gave that flying elbow and went over, if Elliot was a little more aware, it could have really done something when he went flying out there. He could have landed about 2-3 rows out.
1, 2,
This could be a problem. Oh, he kicked out. I can't believe it.
These are two good competitors. They're, even though there's a difference in size, but I think they're evenly matched as far as ability, wouldn't you say?
No question, Bruno. Where did this guy Elliot come from, Sal? I've never seen him before.
Elliot's been in the United States Championship Wrestling for a while, then he went down south to wrestle some, Bruno. Down that angle, and back again he is in United States Championship Wrestling. I have to say this, he's gotten much better, I think.
Well, I'll tell you, it certainly looks good in there. They both of these guys are good.
Against the turnbuckle.
Oh, he missed the clothesliner, didn't he?
Yes, he did. No, he got the clothesline to roll up to kick out. Looks like he was going for a full Nelson.
Full Nelson. Well, if he was going for the clothesline, I thought that maybe Elliot kind of sidestepped him a little bit and made him look kind of bad.
Well, I'll tell you what, wrestling fans, this is a tough match here. We got 1 or 2 counts.
Looks like Christian York put on some size since the last time we've seen him.
Christian York
some size?
Also.
Yeah.
Right? Well, he goes 225, but then Elliot is 270, so still a good bit of difference between the two.
Belly to back suplex.
Beautiful, well executed. Well, he had the momentum because the way York came flying out of there, boy, Elliot just perfect timing. He scooped him and took him right over.
Hey, wait a minute, Bruno. Sal, this guy has karate. He has karate gear on. What is this?
Who's this?
Hit.
Who has the karate clothes on?
Elliot.
Oh, I see what you're saying over the belt, the red belt.
Plus the shin guard.
Oh, okay.
He might have steel plates in there. You never know.
Yes,
Some of
right.
these guys.
Looks like Elvis is going up to the top, Bruno.
Now look how much damage to the Same thing. It took too long, Sal. It took too long. I mean, you know, when you get your man down like that, you got to fly up this rope.
Oh, my. That could be the end.
Brain buster.
That's the end.
Oh, yeah.
Christian York pulls it off.
I tell everybody, Bruno, Christian York, you can't rule him out, even though he had less weight on the guy.
Yep.
He's still a tough individual. Wrestling fans will be right back on USCW, the Real Wrestling, right after these messages.
Hey, you, tough guy. Think you got what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Then get off your keister and call now. USCW Training Camp. Need a fundraiser for your school or organization? Then call the USCW hotline at 724-873-4594. United States Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling. Friday night, November 20th, United States Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling, comes to the Beaver Golden Dome for Beaver Fever. The mean, the nasty, the one and only Psycho Sid Vicious, living legend Bruno Sammartino, Tom Brandi, World Heavyweight Champion Dan Rage, Dominic DeNucci, Julio Sanchez, The Warrior, and many more. This event will be televised. Tickets can be purchased at any Ticketmaster location or charged by phone. Seating is limited for Beaver Fever. United States Champion.
That's the end of this week. We'll see you next week. We may have a new champion. We don't know. Stay tuned.
We will have a new champion.
Friday night, November 20th, United States Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling, comes to the Beaver Golden Dome for Beaver Fever. The mean, the nasty, the one and only Psycho Sid Vicious, living legend Bruno Sammartino, Tom Brandi, World Heavyweight Champion Dan Rage, Dominic DeNucci, Julio Sanchez, The Warrior, and many more. This event will be televised. Tickets can be purchased at any Ticketmaster location or charged by phone. Seating is limited for Beaver Fever.
Watch as neighbors keep their streets safe with Save Our Streets, coming up next on WNPA UPN 19.